What's up my loves, my name is Paige, this is Pages with Paige, and today we're talking through all the readathons happening in April. So, caveat, these are the ones that I have found for April as of the 24th of March. This is when I'm filming it. If I have missed one or ones get announced later, this always happens, feel free to leave it down below so then other people can find it. I will add it to my spreadsheet if I notice. I have 18 readathons to talk about to you for April of 2022. I feel like this number is consistently near 20, but I love it. So we're going to go in duration order, and I'm just super excited to be able to talk through all the ones that are happening. As per usual, I will have a spreadsheet of all the readathons linked down below so you can go check them out with links to the announcement videos from where I've found them. I also have a playlist of the April readathons, so that will be available if you just want to jump straight into there and just go straight through them. Also, I am only including the people that I am aware of, so the main one that I found. If there's co-hosts or anything like that, check out the announcement video to find out those people. So the first one I have is the weekend long, and this is running from the 27th to the 30th, so the end of April, and this is Spring Fling Ween by Olivia Reads a Latte. This is about their love of Halloween, and so they've created seasonal Halloween themed readathons. You don't have to read horror or thriller. The prompts are very open considering it is just the weekend readathon, but they are doing a lot of extra activities with it and have merch. Then into the week-long ones. So the first one I have is running from the 3rd to the 9th of April, and that is a mini Spooktober readathon, which is hosted by Reading with Rylane. This is based off their big readathon that they host in October, Spooktober, and so this is just a mini version for it because it is the halfway mark of Halloween. So there are quite a few readathons that are dedicated to Halloween themed because it is the halfway mark to getting to Halloween. Then on the 11th to the 17th of April, we have the Booklist Backlist Readathon, which was created by Sarah's Nightstand. So this is about reading your backlist books. So anything that was published before 2022 will count as that, and so it's just encouraging you to read those backlist books, which is something that I always want to work on. Then on the 16th to the 22nd, we have Tor.comathon, which was created by Beautifully Bookish Bethany, and this is all about reading Tor books, in particular the novellas, and so they've got a whole bingo board of ways that you can participate, and it's completely up to you, but the goal is to read from the imprint Tor because they make such fantastic books. So yes, if I manage to find a few to be able to read in that time that work towards all my other readathons as well, hopefully I'll be able to participate. And then from the 16th to the 23rd, we have Assassins in April, which is created by Kristen, is fully booked, and the main premise of this is reading with a main character or secondary protagonist as an assassin, but there are also other ways that you can earn points and become a master assassin, so I thought that was really cool. And then the Creating & Co shop, which is created by Paige from Creating & Co, they have year challenges, seasonal challenges, and now I believe bi-monthly readathons, which go for just a week or 2 weeks. This one's going for 1 week from the 25th to the 1st of May, so that end week. And this is Creating Camelot, and it's all themed around Arthurian legend. They have stickers because they are a sticker company, and it's all just themed, and it's wonderfully bookish. And yeah, into the 2-week readathons. First we have is running from the 1st to the 14th, and that is Black AF Readathon, and this is all about reading black romance books, and was created by Tori from Black Romance Connoisseur. Then from the 2nd to the 15th, we have Continuathon, which is created by Laura's Little Library, and all about continuing on series. You can earn badges for finishing and continuing on with series. Then from the 11th to the 24th, we have the Magical Hopathon Round 2, which is based on Paris and their anniversary, and this is created by Rachel Saris. So this is all themed around Paris Disneyland, and they had a massive readathon created in October of last year. Excited to see a sort of scaled down version since the Paris park only has 2 worlds. And then finally, from the 18th of April to the 1st of May, we have Hikeathon, which is created by Macy from The Bright Side Girl, and this is all about combining both physical activity and reading. So because reading can be quite a passive activity, getting up and doing some movement and just actually moving your body is the theme of this readathon, and I'm very curious to participate because it is something that I desperately need to do more of. Then we dive into our month-long readathons. So the first I have is All the World's a Page, which I found through Olivia Catastrophes, which is a Shakespearean themed readathon. All the themes are based off Shakespearean plays, and whether it is a tragedy or a comedy, or there's one other one which I always forget, and they use prompts based off the different Shakespeare works. So it seems really cool, and yeah, so that's going for the whole month. Then we have Readathon, which is created by Covers with Cassidy. This has 4 teams, and you can pledge yourself to the team, earn points depending on the kind of prompts that you read. They do have generic ones. It's not just high fantasy, even though it is a high fantasy themed. You don't have to read high fantasy, and you can make the team genre work for what you need it to. Then we have Linguathon, which I found through Annie's Book Nook, and this is all about reading translated work and pledging to a team and then reading enough to work collaboratively with all the other teams to get to your destination, which I thought was really cute. Most readathons are rather competitive rather than cooperative, so this was a nice little change. Then we have Kelsey from Slime and Slashes, her readathon, which is the old school April, and all about reading things from 2002 earlier. And I love this idea so much. They're looking into the Goosebumps books, but you can read and watch. There is a watch-a-thon happening at the same time, so they do a lot of collaborative readathons in that sense of both reading and watching, and so yeah, something a little bit different, and I really like the sound of it. Then from Erin Hawley, we have Disability Readathon. So this is all about reading Own Voices disability books, and the group book is Disability Visibility by Erica Wong, and essentially just reading books about disability by Own Voices authors for that experience. And so this sounds like a fantastic readathon for that. Then we have the Autism April Readathon. This technically hasn't been announced, but there was a video posted 3 weeks ago, I believe, asking for live stream contributors, and so that's how I found out that it will be happening, and they have run it last year. This is run by Charlie from Bookish Reader, so not sure if there are any prompts to go along at the moment, but essentially same premise of reading Own Voices autistic work. So there are a plethora of choices, and just making sure that we're bringing awareness to disability and to autism throughout the month of April and for our wider knowledge as well. And then the final readathon that I have is a magical readathon created by G from Book Roast, and we all know that I am a goddamn sucker for this readathon. I woke up super early this morning to be able to watch the announcement video because it dropped at 6 AM my time, and I have already picked my career. Depending on whether my TBR is going to allow it or not, which I'll be filming this weekend, is how much tears I'll be in. So the premise of this is we are now at a magical academy, and so we are trying to work towards our careers, so we need particular grades. For the round in April, we have particular classes that we need to take, and then for the one in August, we then are narrowing in and getting a particular grade in those through reading books. So for April, just got to get through those classes and give it a start. I am keen. Like, this is the highlight of my readathon year. I'm sorry my bias is coming out strong, but here we are. But there is one final one, and that is the Eurovision-a-thon, which is created from Helen's Bookhaven. This is running for a month, but starting on the 16th of April and running to the 14th of May. So this is over the Eurovision Song Contest, and it is about reading books from different nationalities that are competing in Eurovision, and then depending on the performances, you get the points if you've read books from those nationalities. So I love the concept of it. I haven't participated before, but I'm definitely curious to see what I can wiggle in over the next little while. And Papa's home! So those are the amazing readathons that are happening in April. I am so excited for all of these, and I can't wait to see what my TBR gives me to be able to link up as many as humanly possible. Let me know in the comments, what are you most anticipating in participating in? Are you going to participate in any? Can't wait. So yeah, let me know down below what one you were most excited for, and if you know of any others that I have missed out on. If you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!